Hello, my viewers. It's me, Psychic Violetta, and we will be talking today about Yeti, like Lina Rodriguez is calling him. And if I will have to use word crown bag, you probably will understand what I'm talking about, because crown is corona. Okay. And yes, as a previous video, I said that I will be out of reaching people. So from 6:52 p.m. our time, which is mountain time in Canada, till 8:20, so nearly 2 hours, I was maybe less than 2 hours. There was no numbers coming, but it grew up from the comments were still going on from 472 to 517. So I know people were watching, because the comments are much more rare than the views, but somehow I didn't get any. That's one of those mysteries of 21st century. Okay. And Natalie Diperas Blanc, she's from Europe, and she said those masks that people are sewing are not as good, not protecting against the size of the bag. So I try it, but maybe if you have the good fabrics or components, you can still use make the mask to protect you. There must be something that will be available. Sylvia Robb, she said that she had trouble finding me lately. That's what I was talking about. And Missy G, please. Thank you, girl. I don't know who you are. I subscribed to you, but I don't know if the lady with a dog making some experiments on the dog, it's you, or you are much younger. Because I don't, the styles of I subscribe to you. So thank you so much, Missy G. Please for writing the questions and answer and timestamp. So she is, and I'm posting those numbers on beginning of the video. Yes, on the first comment. So thank you so, Missy, and please write to me email so we can start having some conversations. Future, she heard that blood group 0 is more resistant to the bug. Yes. And not only this, I did some research on Google, and the group A is the most vulnerable. So people who has group A are more unlucky in that situation, and group 0 is more protected. Men's are more vulnerable, 70% men's and 30% women's will be affected badly from that illness. So, and my doctor, I had today, I have to be proud of myself, WebEx. I first time connected with him on the WebEx, because I had choice on telephone or going with the technology, so I went with technology. And my doctor is predicting that in the future, that the bug will last, the problem with the bug will end in June 2020, that it will be over. So I said, yes, I will mention, because he wants to be better psychic than me, so we will see. And I was saying that it will last much longer. I wish that I was wrong. I don't want to be correct on that situation. I don't want to be correct, but hopefully he is the one who is correct, and by the middle of the summer it will be over. Yvette P is the questionnaire from comment section. Will Andrew Cuomo ever be a president? He acts so presidential. I think, oh my gosh, the world will be much happier place if he will be sitting on the White House, not Yeti. But so my husband was asking me the same question as Yvette P. And the first thing, I saw a toilet. He is closing the toilet and doing this movement. He will have enough. Probably for this, I don't think this time he will go for it. He will be fighting until he is completely wiped out, and he will say, I'm done. I'm finished with this situation. But who knows, maybe next time he will go. Cuomo is only 62. And his brother is 49, so 13 years difference. I was watching them yesterday on CNN. What the energy between those two brothers. That's so nice. Okay. Well, I will pull cards about that because I would like to know if he will be a president. Oops. King of Love. Everyone, that card fell down. Everyone will love him. He wouldn't have any chances to clean the dirty toilet or whatever and have it done with it. Okay. We'll call Andy Cuomo be a president in the future. Family, but there are some problems in the family. We know that he was married to Kennedy's daughter, Rob Kennedy's daughter. She was the seventh child of Rob Kennedy. Big change. He has to watch his health. He has to watch himself because it's so much danger. Everyone would love to share with him that the presidency. I think everyone will be voting for him. The whole world will be on his side. Magician. Well, I might be wrong. Maybe he is going, but I don't know why I saw this, but maybe that's the way he will be cleaning the mess that... But right now, the Biden is the first runner, so maybe the next time he will be the choice of people. He wouldn't have any problems with people voting for him, especially the way he is running the presidency of the back crown. Hillary Brown. If China is saying the truth about crown bag, why they remove all journalists? Yeah, they are not honest because they want to have a privacy. They are pulling the curtains and saying, get out, we are doing what we are doing, and it's nothing, no one can watch us what we are doing behind the curtain. And that's what is typical for all those communist countries. My girlfriend Cheryl is asking, will the USA become the next hotspot for outbreaks and death because of the Yeti decisions? And people will be without protection. When you don't have a blanket over your body and you feel you are in a hospital, you are feeling vulnerable. So yes, that will be another, it will hit really, really badly. the whole country. And now India is closing the border, so they are afraid, and they will have a curfew from midnight their time, so they are already ahead of us. And yeah, at least maybe people will be listening. I don't know how they can survive with those curfews, but it's such a huge population. So again, will Yeti order people to go back to work? He will be pushing, like Sisypus, the big rock to the mountains. But the governors, the mayors will say, stop. Gravity will pull him down. It's not going to be that easy for him to go against the governors from California for sure, because that's Democratic governor, and Cuomo from New York. They would be protesting, and they wouldn't let him to go his way. Again, Cheryl, will the people turn on Yeti and his administration? Yes, they will be attacking the door with the big 8x8 lock and pushing the door to be open. Yeah, people would be standing up for themselves. Alma Navarro. If Yeti loses the election, will he lose the White House? He willingly wouldn't do that, so we know. But there will be a wheelbarrow waiting for him. In Poland, we had, when the Solidarity won, they were taking some of those diplomats on the wheelbarrow, or the CEOs of some big companies that were working against people. They were putting them on wheelbarrows and moving them out of the companies. So yeah, he will be moved out no matter what. If he lose the election, he will be moved out. And that's true stories. That was always said, that there will be, he will go on the wheelbarrow. More fun. That's the question here. Why does Pence look younger than he used to? Logically, I thought, well, he is more busy. At least he has something to do, some tasks to do. Even he is not speaking too much. Trump is not letting him to speak up too much to microphone when they have those conferences, but apparently he has some role there. But as an answer, I saw him sitting on a chair, and it was like energy thing pumped to him. And it came to my mind that I heard that Brezhnev in the 60s, that was Russian head of the Russia, like Putin is now, he was taking transfusions all the time of young men. They were transfusing him blood, so he will be healthier. I wouldn't be surprised that Putin has the same method to rejuvenate himself. And it looks like Pence might be doing the same thing. Because it looks like an energy thing that, is around him. So giving him energy and is pumped to his veins. So they are giving him something to make him stronger. That's the reason they feel that they are above all the problems, and they don't have to worry about being infected by groundbug. They might be surprised. Eventually there might be some illness in their blood. I don't know, but that could happen. So it's scary to take blood transfusions now. John Postman. Will the crown bag go away or it will seasonally be like the flu. And you know what is slang shot? You have that V-like stick with Y, like Y thing, and you are shooting. It wouldn't be as devastating as it is now, but it will shoot single targets. So some people will be still affected. Once in a while, it will hit someone who probably was not affected before and was hiding under the rock for the time that it was going on. So it will be coming and hitting those people. It's not that it will be completely done and over, but by that time they might have some better medication to protect those people. And at least if there is not that many people in a hospital, they will pay attention. And they will have enough ventilators. Jen Glenn. Will at least one new political party be created in USA within the 10 years from now? And I saw a part of fence. So they will be connected with each other. I know that you have independent party, but there will be some other small parties coming out to the surface. How far they will go, they need to be protected, but that's kind of part of the fence. It doesn't give me enough protection, but just two parties are not the best answer for Americans. I think there should be more so they can fight between each other and they can ask the third party, stand on my side because I'm giving this, I'm giving that. Monika Lilich. She's worried about prison system. What will happen when guards and prisoners get sick together? And the answer was upside down umbrella. It will be no security. Umbrella this way is for security, for protection. Upside down there will be no security. And they are thinking about letting a lot of those prisoners out because they are not in the best place, that they are vulnerable and they didn't, probably most of them, they don't deserve to be exposed, to be sick without protection. Lago P. Will the stock market be valuable in the future or will no longer be good investment? As an answer, I saw something like this. When I was in Three Forks in Montana, there was three little creeks coming out of the very close spot from each other, and the water was really bumpy, and so no matter what, the Wall Street will survive, and people will be always finding that there is a new creek coming and they will be investing. No matter what, people will always be thinking about investing in the Wall Street. Wall Street eventually will survive, but we have to give them some time to go ahead. Jill Hacks, what will become of the homeless people, population of the homeless? And I saw them dying on the streets. So laying on the streets, no one is going to help them. I noticed that at the beginning of this crown bag, it was attacking mostly the rich people who were traveling on those cruises. They were coming, they were traveling different countries, so it was the upper level of the population. Eventually it will reach the lower levels, and it will be reaching the poor people who will be completely vulnerable. They wouldn't want to go to the hospital, so they will be spreading, and they will be, who will survive then will survive, but a lot of them will not survive because they don't have the good immune system. A lot of them are on drugs, so we will see tragedy after tragedy. I'm sorry, but that's what I have seen. Hendrik Social, I hope I'm reading this correctly, would like me to read on Jared Kushner. Apparently he was giving wrong information to Trump and Trump was sharing this with people. And as an answer, I saw red necklace. I had made 2 or 3 years ago that red necklace. And red necklace in Poland in the mountain is symbol of like a engagement wedding. Many years ago, that was a symbol of giving a coral from red real corals that they don't exist in Poland. That was brought to the mountain people for some trades, and they were giving to their loved ones. So, no, Trump might be angry at him because he has to blame someone, but I don't think the relationship between them will be broken, because this means that Trump treasures him still as his advisor, and he will be allowing him to stay by him no matter what. Kushner will be his backup boy, kind of protecting, giving him advices, good, bad, but Trump just needs to know that Kushner is his family. And how will be relationship between Trump, and they will be both worry about financials, about everything. So Ivanka will be negotiating between them, so she will have to be giving daddy, but you wanted us to be with you, so be nice to Kushner, to Jarek. Yeah, they will be doing everything together. Kushner will be safe and secure because there is no... Trump needs to have someone that he loves. And maybe he doesn't really love him, but Kushner maybe is telling him, but I love you, I'm doing this for you, and I want you to... Well, he will be worried about his position. They will be depressed, and he will start maybe using his brain more, because Trump is so easy to be upset, and Trump needs to have someone to blame. He can't be blamed. And today I was watching the conference from White House, and Dr. Antonio was standing up to Trump, and he was very uncomfortable when Trump was making that comments about the other doctor, that woman, and he make her more important than Dr. Antonio. And so I think it was painful for the Dr. Antonio, because he is fighting for what is right, and he is standing up. No matter what, he will be saying what the truth is. But he doesn't feel comfortable because Trump and his people are so much against him. Okay? Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for your comments. I love them. I can't go through all of them because even I'm at home, I'm still busy. I'm glad that I have something to be busy about, and today I was so happy, and I was joking with my doctor. I said, because first I was doing the WebEx for first time, and doesn't look that he was very advanced with that technology. So I thought it's hard to lose virginity in the old age. That's true. We have to adjust to the new technology, but we have to be making fun of ourselves. And he knows me for so many years, so I think he forgive me. Thank you, everyone, and please write comments and be with me. Bye-bye.